Welcome and thank you for being with us on Community Connection. I'm Tracey Christensen, and today I have with me C.R. Oldham from HopeKids Utah. And he's here to talk about some of the events that this organization puts on throughout the year for some special kids. Thanks for being with us today.
Thank you. It's nice to be here.
Tell us about HopeKids.
HopeKids provides hope to families by making sure these kids always have something to look forward to. So we work with families that have kids with cancer and other life-threatening medical conditions, anything that will make it difficult for them to make it to 18 years old. I do 15 to 20 events for them per month. So anything from first-run movies to we're doing Winter Splash this coming Saturday at the South Davis Rec Center. We do Monster Jam, theater events like Off-Broadway Theater in downtown Salt Lake, anything I can get my hands on for them. So these families can make these memories together because their lives are so unpredictable. 15
to 20 a month.
Yes.
That is a lot of events.
Yeah, it's a lot.
And how did you come to be involved with HopeKids?
I had a daughter with cancer. She was diagnosed in May of 2004, and she had a brain tumor. And we did 17 months of treatment, everything that we could do, from surgery to radiation therapy to chemotherapy, and she passed away in December of 2005. And we got involved with HopeKids in Arizona while she was sick and got to meet a lot of wonderful families. And then about a year after she passed away, my wife and I kind of looked at each other and said, you know, we learned a lot. We're just not willing to believe that that this all happened by accident. There must be a good reason for us to have experienced this. So at the time I was working as an engineer for Marvell Semiconductor, and before I knew it, I'd quit my job and sold my house, and we were living here in Utah.
Wow, that's an incredible story. And bless you for doing that, reaching out to other people and giving back in that way. I'm sure that from what you learned, you've been able to make changes and additions, and I would imagine that some of that networking and socializing with other families is so important for these kids and parents. Right,
because if you're in the hospital is bound by HIPAA privacy laws. They can't tell you if the kid next door has the same diagnosis, and they can't introduce you to another mom that's been through this before.
Right.
But while I respect my family's privacy, I'm not bound by the same rules. So I can introduce, a 4-year-old who's just been diagnosed, has lost her hair, to a 5-year-old who has grown her hair back and has been done with treatment for 6 months. That part of it really gives them hope. That kid can look at that peer, it's almost a peer mentoring program, and say, she made it, I must be able to make it. It's possible to beat this disease.
There's good things ahead for me. And like you say, just having those activities to look forward to, and for these families that are strapped financially from all of their treatments and things, they wouldn't be able to afford to do all these events.
Right, it'll cost you $75 to take a family to the movies, but we do everything for our families for free.
What a great service. So if someone would like to donate to HopeKids, you'll take those, right?
We sure will.
Either tickets or activities or cash.
Financially,
or have someone they know be involved. How can they reach you?
The best way to reach us is through our website, hopekids.org. It's really easy. There's also like an 8-minute video there that's a great overview of what we do. And there's a link there for Donate Now, or you can contact me by email. My contact information is on there as well.
So you obviously made a big lifestyle change, and what's one of your favorite things about being director of HopeKids, or a memorable experience?
The smiles. The smiles make it all worth it. When you open the door to a private party at some place like Hollywood Connection, and those kids run in and they've forgotten that they're wearing an NG tube, or that they're on oxygen, or that they have no hair. All they care about is, for 2 hours, they're normal. They're just like every other kid, and they're surrounded by kids just like them. So they don't feel weird or left out. At our movies, we have kids on ventilators, kids being suctioned. Nobody looks twice. It's just normal for them.
Yeah. Thank you so much for the service you do and for coming to let us know about it. We wish you guys the best. Yeah. Our goal here at 11 is to keep you informed of the many ways you can give back in our community. And you can learn more about HopeKids Utah by visiting KBYU11.org and clicking on the Community tab. You'll find links there that will connect you to information about events going on throughout Utah. Thanks for watching, and we hope you'll be with us next time on Community Connection.